I'm Shiva, plus 1,000 others attached. I call upon a beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to give me clear, concise, divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. Our beloved Creator, Papa is real, I see Him, I hear Him. Second consecutive day, my last reading, this card also came up. My beloved Creator is a real man. That's why you are made in His image and likeness. That's why we are a brotherhood of men. Our beloved Creator, thank you that you are real and that we are in your presence and that you are making yourself known for who you truly are. Famous. I'm hearing our beloved Creator is making you famous. Now, maybe you heard this. It is so. It's going to happen. Our beloved Creator, H. It's going to happen. Maybe this is your initial. Our beloved Creator, I'm hearing you bring heaven to earth because of the way you do things. I'm grateful now that I have received a clean slate to live my best life. Fortunately for us, we got a clean slate. So, we begin again. Now, I'm feeling that you're going to have a testimony because maybe once you tried the worst of the spirits, but then you saw, hold up, wait a minute, our beloved Creator is real. And you accept your gift. Because it was a gift. There actually weren't many rules. The main rules was don't deny and don't use witchcraft. Those were the rules. And you got it right, even though perhaps you were not. But now you choose better. You see, you have an appreciation now because you understand and have experienced light and dark knowledge. Finish what you start. Something that you're bringing from the old world into paradise, the new world now. Because you have changed, or your perspective of conscious awareness has changed, what you once used for bad, you're now going to use for great. You're bringing heaven to earth. And it will be so funny because I think you were the last person anyone expected to do such a turnaround. But that is because you know, okay, our beloved Creator is a real man. We don't mess around. Anointed monarchy of Francine on the battlefield, there you go. There's with me and our beloved Creator. We do that thing. So, it took a lot out of you to change, but you were determined. You put your mind to it. You said, well, I am a god and a goddess. And if I say so, then it is so, and all that. And you fought for yourself. Now that's good because we are resilient and powerful by default. That is our nature. That's why we're wonderfully and fearfully made. We either create heaven or we create hell. So you took full responsibility. You got your clean slate. There's a clean slate. And now you're turning your destruction into creation. Our beloved Creator. Now that's about the Father. He pull us in line. He say, hold up, wait a minute, come. Not so aggressively, but it comes down to that. Telling others what to do opposes cosmic law. We are gods and goddesses and we have free will. When we tell another what to do, then we are determining their will, and treading on sacred ground. We can advise each other or suggest or whatever, but never decide for another. Otherwise, how can you be a god and a goddess if you're being dictated to? And in the same vein, you don't dictate. We have to collaborate creatively, work together. So, maybe you were once very overbearing and bossy and all of that, but now you got to wake up. And you had to, I'm thinking, it's just for habits. You had to break the habit and you did it. That's because you were God and a goddess. If you put your mind to it, then it is, because our thoughts create a reality. And one thing, once we know our beloved Creator's real, then suddenly we take full responsibility for our drama. Because once we become aware of it, then we can change it. And it's easy now since we got rid of the illusions. Glowing, oh my gosh, your testimony is great too. A lot of people are saying that you're glowing, that there's something different about you, that you've changed, that your aura is just now clearer. Well, what can I say? You just grew up. You manned up. Because we can be what age doesn't make us a man. We have to be one. Our beloved Creator. And when I speak, I'm not referring to gender. I'm speaking about our kind. Mankind. Because women, oh my gosh, they're even more fierce than me. So at the soul level, we're masculine, we're dominant. Is what it is. P. P for power. P for purpose. P for point. This was the whole point of all that dark knowledge, is so that we can appreciate the light. It showed us who we are and who we are not, and who we'd like to be and who we no longer want to be. So you did the math. P is for prophecy. P is for prophet. I started out saying about your life is a testimony. Our beloved Creator. You see, He loves all of us. It is just what it is. We are already masterpieces. You see, you're already gods and goddesses, but you are responsible for what you create. So you took accountability. Now you have mastered your thoughts, therefore you master your creation. You have command over it now. It's not just happening haphazardly. You say, okay, I'm done with that. That was enough now. There's a Bible verse or something that says you leave your old ways behind. You know, where you put your attention, you are in command of yourself now. You say, okay, no, that's not for me. This is for me. I'm grateful for my clean slate. I choose to break these habits. I choose to form these new habits. I have a feeling that you were very dominant and you wanted to tell everyone what you thought was right for them. Turns out you were perhaps right in many instances, but it wasn't your place to say. You had to work on your own juice. You had to sweeten your own juice because you are a god and a goddess, and with that comes all these divine things. M is for messenger. So strange. Prophet Muhammad. But it's now Lord Muhammad because Prophet Muhammad is now a Lord because he's one of our elders. But PM, I'm just hearing PM dawn. Remember, it's dawning on you now. That's the end of the old, the beginning of the new. You know, they may have cast illusions on us, but there is a point where we do it to ourselves. And that is what we are uncovering or unveiling now. Our role in the whole situation. Fortunately, our beloved Creator, who's got a heart of gold, gave us a clean slate. So now what do we do? Right? Huh? What is that now? Maybe you must write about your transition, because at both points you were a god and a goddess. But you can speak about the spirits you chose before the clean slate and the spirits you are choosing post clean slate. It's going to make you famous. It may start off as like a hobby or something, but it's going to end up being, I won't say your career, but one of the many things that you pursue. It's like an interest that will become, it's a vocation. Our beloved Creator, prisoners of conformity inside the land of milk and honey. Now you know how most of us got into the land of milk and honey, merely by praying, by acknowledging our Creator, not using witchcraft. We could do what, but we knew now this is not for us. Okay, yes, you are there no matter what, but now you're going to write about how the hand of our Creator moved in your life. Because once you were like that, and now you are like this for this and that reason. And maybe you'll feel a little self-conscious and embarrassed, but we're not past that point, right? Because humility is a superpower. Our Creator leveled the playing field, so we don't have to live up to weird standards that made no sense except to them who are now senseless. Our beloved Creator, thank you for this interesting message. You are worthy to be praised. You are the greatest. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Namaste.